Who's next?
Okay, we have Susan on line 6, and she has a question about her dreams.
Susan.
Hello?
Hi, Susan.
Hi,
How old are you?
17.
Can you speak up, please?
Okay.
Okay.
Back.
Your dreams?
Well, no, okay, I broke up with my boyfriend, like, last May, and, I don't know if, I'm always having dreams of him, and I wonder, I'm always missing him and everything. I wonder, what should I do? I don't know, should I call him, or should I send him a letter, or...
Why did you break up with him?
Well, first of all, I just like I want to turn on the TV so my mom won't hear.
Okay, we got to turn that down. Shh, we don't want Mom to hear any of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I broke up with him. First of all, I told him that, and as an excuse, that I needed more time for my studying and everything like
But
that.
why did you break up with him? The real reason.
Well, we really didn't want to. I just told him that just to see how...
Yeah, but why'd you break up with him?
Why?
Yeah, why? The real reason.
I guess I felt like I was just too tied up.
You didn't want to be with one person.
Well, no, it's just that he used to call all the time.
Okay, so the reason that you didn't want to be with him is you felt he was controlling you.
And no, all around. He thought I was controlling him. He said that,
But
after we broke up, I heard that he told,
what he feels doesn't matter. The reason you broke up with him, he's kept on calling you all the time, smothering you, wrapping you up, and you felt you weren't free.
Yeah, and that's the way he felt, too, sort of.
Well, put his feelings aside. It was wrong for you, right?
Well, I don't think so.
Then why did you break up?
I just wanted to see how his reaction would be, but I didn't really meant it.
Well, that's called playing games. Now, if you, in other words, you didn't think he really cared?
Yeah, whenever he would tell me that that he loved me or anything, I would just tell him to be quiet because I didn't want to hear any lies or anything like that.
Well, wait a second. Is that true, that you didn't want to hear any lies?
Yeah, I thought he was
So
lying.
you didn't believe in him?
No.
And what you were doing is you were testing him.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what was his reaction to breaking up with him?
He didn't want to. He was like, why? He just didn't want to until like a week later. And then I told him, well, if you really love me, you'll accept it. And then he said, okay.
Susan. Susan.
What? I know I'm very unconfident. I'm not confident,
Susan, it's more than that. You play games.
Did he feel that too, probably?
Of course, and he resented you for it, because you hurt him.
Probably he really didn't love me.
Probably he didn't, but that doesn't justify you playing games. If you felt he didn't love you, the thing you say to him is, you know something, this relationship isn't working for me, and I don't want to be in it anymore. That's it. Thank you.
The thing is, I did love him.
Then why did you play games?
I don't know.
Susan, you're 17 years old, and relationships at this time in life largely are to discover what life is about. But at 17, you're already supposed to be a little more serious. You're behaving like a 15-year-old.
Yeah, and he's been showing things like I just asked him if he can come over my birthday party. He just came over in 5 minutes. And he usually doesn't. He usually doesn't go just anywhere or to anybody's.
Susan, may I be really honest?
What?
May I be really honest?
Am I honest?
I'm asking you if you're going to permit me to be really honest.
Yes.
You're very immature.
Yeah?
Yeah. Honest to goodness. Under immature in the dictionary is your picture.
So it was my fault.
It isn't a matter of it being your fault. You were scared. You were unsure. You were frightened. You were in over your head. This was a love relationship. You didn't know what you wanted. So you decided to make it his problem. So you played games with him. You wanted to be in the relationship and you wanted to be out of the relationship. You wanted him to love you. You wanted him to prove that he loved you more. You didn't love him. You thought you weren't sure whether you really loved him. It goes a million ways. Every question that you have about him, you see, was a question about yourself. So you were using the relationship to answer questions about yourself. But that's what it's like when you're 15 or 16. But Susan, you're getting older now, and you're hurting other people's feelings.
But should I just let it go?
Well, you should send him a note telling him that you've grown up a little bit and you realize that you were just playing with him and using him, and you hurt his feelings, and you want to apologize for being so childish.
But it's been 10 months already.
Susan, what did I just say?
I mean, he might be...
You're the one who's calling me, and what do you care what he thinks? You're apologizing to him for hurting him. That letter is appropriate for the next 25 years. Why don't you write it to him tomorrow? You're sorry for using him, taking advantage of him, and for being so unfeeling, and for hurting his feelings and not caring about the way he reacted. You'll feel a lot better doing it, and what's more, the process of growing up will have truly started. You got to grow up sometime, but you want me to tell you what growing up is about? Growing up is about telling the truth, even when it doesn't flatter you. You accept your faults. You realize that you're a good person, and you say, I have strengths and I have weaknesses, and the truth is that your strength and your weakness are both part of the same traits. If you're a person who is proud of being honest all the time, your weakness is your dishonesty, and your strength is not being honest all the time, but being aware of the times when you're not honest. We'll be right back.